Wetlands, a crucial element to our ecosystem, provide a safe haven to countless wildlife species. In India, they support the lives of millions, offering food, water, biodiversity, and climate resilience. Wetlands include lakes, rivers, mangroves, estuaries, floodplains, and even high-altitude Himalayan lakes. These ecosystems host an extraordinary variety of species: birds, mammals, reptiles, amphibians, fish, and countless invertebrates, all depending on the delicate balance wetlands offer. Beyond biodiversity, wetlands are also powerful carbon sinks, helping mitigate the devastating impact of climate change. They regulate the water cycle, recharge groundwater, control floods, purify water, and store plant genetic material vital for our food security, such as rice, providing essential services for human survival. In 1971, the world took a unified step to conserve these vital ecosystems through the signing of the Ramsar Convention in the Iranian city of Ramsar. Coming into force in 1975, the convention marked a turning point in international environmental cooperation. Its primary goal to ensure the conservation and wise use of wetlands through local, regional, and national initiatives bolstered by global collaboration.
The Ramsar Convention on Wetlands, to which 171 states are now contracting parties, provides the global legal framework for the conservation and sustainable use of all wetlands. From marshes to mudflats, coral reefs to rivers, and peatlands to lakes, wetlands harbor rich biodiversity and provide untapped nature-based solutions to address climate change, ensure water availability, and contribute to food security.
India reinforced its commitment to wetland preservation by becoming a signatory to the convention on February 1, 1982, with Chilika Lake in Odisha and Keoladeo National Park in Rajasthan declared as its first Ramsar sites. Today, the convention has over 172 contracting parties and recognizes over 2,500 wetlands of international importance, covering more than 257 million hectares. In the 1960s, a growing number of ornithologists raised global concern over the loss of migratory bird habitat. Rapid industrial development, pollution, and international conflicts were destroying wetlands. These experts recognized the root cause of the problem was not simply the threat to individual species, but the destruction of their natural habitat at large. Pollution spread rapidly with the rise of industrial and infrastructural development. The once thriving, resting, and breeding grounds for migratory waterfowl began to vanish. It became increasingly evident that an international response was necessary. To address the issue at a global level, the International Union for Conservation of Nature (IUCN), BirdLife International, and Wetlands International became principal actors advocating for a unified international treaty. However, the path to consensus was far from simple. The breakthrough came when Mr. Iskander Firoz, Iran's first Director of Environment, formerly known as the Game and Fish Department, offered to host a formal meeting to sign a treaty. The venue was the tranquil seaside resort town of Ramsar, located on the Caspian coast of Iran. It was here, on February 2, 1971, that delegates from 18 nations gathered to sign what would become one of the most significant environmental treaties in history, the Ramsar Convention on Wetlands. India's diverse wetland ecosystem range from high-altitude lakes to coastal mangroves and play a crucial role in maintaining ecological balance and supporting biodiversity. As of February 2025, the country boasts 89 Ramsar sites covering over 1.3 million hectares across 23 states and union territories. Sundarbans wetland in West Bengal is the largest of the wetlands, home to the famous Royal Bengal tiger and a unique tidal forest system. At the other end of the spectrum lies Renuka wetland in Himachal Pradesh, India's smallest Ramsar site, spread over just 20 hectares but rich in ecological value. India's commitment to wetland conservation began with the designation of Chilika Lake in Odisha and Kazhuveli National Park in Rajasthan as its first Ramsar sites on October 1, 1981. Asia's largest brackish water lagoon, Chilika, spans over 116,500 hectares and is renowned for its rich biodiversity, including the endangered Irrawaddy dolphins. Kazhuveli National Park, located in Bharatpur, Rajasthan, this 2,873-hectare park is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and serves as a vital habitat for over 375 bird species, including the migratory waterfowl. Tamil Nadu boasts the highest number of Ramsar sites in India. As of February 2025, the state has 20 designated Ramsar sites, reflecting its commitment to preserving diverse wetland ecosystems. These include mangrove forests of Pichavaram, the bird sanctuaries of Vidanthagal and Karaiveti. These wetlands showcase Tamil Nadu's natural wealth and commitment to conservation. These sites not only preserve biodiversity but also support local livelihoods through ecotourism and sustainable resource use. Each Ramsar site in India tells a story, not just of ecological richness, but also of human dependence and responsibility. While the recognition under Ramsar Convention brings global attention, what happens on the ground through national and local efforts is what truly sustains these ecosystems. India's expansion of Ramsar sites from just 26 in 2014 to 89 in 2025 underscores a robust national commitment to wetland conservation. This growth reflects the country's recognition of wetlands' ecological importance and their role in climate resilience. Through collaborative efforts between government agencies, local communities, and international organizations, India continues to enhance its wetland conservation strategies, ensuring the protection of these vital ecosystems for future generations. Nestled in the Deccan Plateau of Maharashtra, Lonar Lake is a unique endorheic basin formed by a meteorite impact on basalt rock. Its circular crater is high in salinity and alkalinity due to the absence of an outflow, supporting extremophile life forms such as cyanobacteria and anaerobes, resulting in a beautiful picturesque pink hue to the lake. Despite its harsh chemical conditions, the surrounding landscape teems with life. Freshwater springs support plant and animal biodiversity, including 160 bird species, 46 reptiles, and mammals such as the grey wolf. Threats to the lake include sewage discharge and unmanaged tourism, posing challenge to this rare ecological site. Located in Odisha at the mouth of the Daya River, Chilika Lake is the largest coastal lagoon in India. Designated as the country's first Ramsar site in 1981, it spans over 116,000 hectares and is separated from the Bay of Bengal by a long sandy ridge. Its unique brackish character results in seasonal salinity shift, creating a rich aquatic ecosystem that supports 33 species of water birds and 118 species of fish, many of which are of commercial value. Chilika is a vital wintering and breeding ground for migratory birds from regions as distant as the Caspian Sea, Lake Baikal, and the Himalayas. Its flagship species are the endangered Irrawaddy dolphins, the only population of its kind in India. In 1993, Chilika Lake was added to the Montreux record due to severe ecological degradation caused by siltation, which obstructed its connection to the sea. Through dedicated restoration efforts by the Chilika Development Authority, the lake was successfully revitalized, resulting in not only its removal from the Montreux record in 2002, but also earning the prestigious Ramsar Wetland Conservation Award the same year. The Kazhuveli wetland in Tamil Nadu, designated a bird sanctuary in 2021, is the second largest brackish water lake in the Indian peninsula, connected to the Bay of Bengal through the Upakalu Creek. Its salinity gradients from brackish in the north to fresh in the south, creating a diverse habitat for fish and migratory birds. This site supports over 2,000 colonial nesting birds, especially the near-threatened spot-billed pelican. Migratory birds like the vulnerable spotted and imperial eagles and the river tern frequent the site. Its swampy areas are breeding grounds for the Indian flapshell turtle and the Indian star tortoise. Kazhuveli supports over 450 species of fish, butterflies, reptiles, amphibians, and mammals, drawing bird watchers, researchers, and eco-tourists all year round. The Wetland City Accreditation is a voluntary international recognition under the Ramsar Convention, approved during COP12 in Uruguay in 2015. Valid for 6 years, it honors cities that meet criteria related to wetland conservation, community engagement, and sustainable development. In 2025, Indore and Udaipur became the first Indian cities to receive the global recognition as Ramsar accredited wetland cities. This distinction acknowledges urban centers that protect and sustainably manage their wetland ecosystem. Indore in Madhya Pradesh earned its place largely due to the Sirpur Lake, a Ramsar site known for its birds congregation and conservation initiative. The city's numerous lakes, including Piplia Pala and Choral Dam, highlights its wetland-rich landscape. Udaipur in Rajasthan, often called the City of Lakes, is surrounded by major water bodies such as Pichkola, Fateh Sagar, Rang Sagar, and Doodh Dalai. These interconnected wetlands play a critical role in water management, climate regulation, and urban biodiversity. In a latest move, India has recognized 4 new regions as official Ramsar sites on 2nd February 2025, reinforcing its commitment to keep the progress in protecting these natural wonders ongoing. Of these 4 sites, 2 are found in the state of Tamil Nadu. Here's a detailed overview of each of the 4 new sites. Sakarakotai Bird Sanctuary, Tamil Nadu. Located in Ramanathapuram district of Tamil Nadu, this sanctuary serves as a crucial habitat for various migratory and resident bird species, contributing to the region's biodiversity. The sanctuary is known to support a variety of waterfowl and wading birds. Tharthangal Bird Sanctuary, located in the Virundhunagar district of Tamil Nadu. This sanctuary provides a safe haven for numerous bird species, playing a vital role in their breeding and feeding cycles. This sanctuary is recognized especially for its avian diversity. Kekliopalri Wetland. Located in West Sikkim, the Kekliopalri Lake is a sacred site revered by both Buddhists and Hindus. The wetland supports a unique assemblage of flora and fauna endemic to the eastern Himalayas. The wetland is home to various species of birds, including migratory duck and other waterfowl. Udhwa Lake, located in the Sahibganj district, is the only bird sanctuary in the state of Jharkhand, comprising of two oxbow lakes, Patora and Barhali. It serves as an important stopover for migratory birds along the Central Asian Flyway. This sanctuary attracts a variety of migratory birds, including the lesser whistling duck, cotton pygmy goose, and various species of herons and ergots. Established based on the recommendation from the Conference of the Contracting Parties in the 1990 and formalized through Resolution 5.4 in 1993, the Montreux record is a register of Ramsar sites where changes in ecological character have occurred or are occurring or are likely to occur due to human interference, such as technological development, pollution, or other anthropogenic impact. It is maintained as an integral part of the Ramsar list of wetlands of international importance. The Ramsar Advisory Mission is a key initiative designed to assist member states in managing and conserving Ramsar sites where the ecological character is threatened. Formally adopted through the Recommendation 4.7 in 1990, its primary objective is to provide technical support to both developed and developing countries in addressing the issues or threats that necessitate a site's inclusion in the Montreux record. This mechanism has applied to 58 Ramsar sites or groups of sites between 1988 and 2007. Initially, missions often involved a brief visit by a member of the Secretariat's technical staff. However, over time, these missions have evolved into more formal and detailed assessments, frequently involving multidisciplinary teams and sometimes in collaboration with other organizations such as the World Heritage Convention, the World Conservation Union, and the UNESCO Man and the Biosphere Program. Special attention is given to ensuring that these sites are effectively managed, helping to reverse ecological degradation and secure their long-term conservation.
We cannot afford to lose more wetlands. They are a powerful nature-based solution to the many challenges the world is facing. Taking action now for wetlands is foundational for creating the future we want.
In the context of Indian wetlands, currently, two sites make it to the Montreux record list, namely Keoladio National Park in Rajasthan and Loktak Lake in Manipur, due to changes in their ecological character caused by human or natural factors. Being included on this record helps to prioritize conservation and restoration efforts, attracting global attention and securing funding and technical support for its protection. The conservation of wetlands in India is overseen by the Wetlands Division of the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, which is responsible for developing policies that promote and sustainable management of these vital ecosystems. The National Plan for Conservation of Aquatic Ecosystems (NPCA) is a key initiative, centrally sponsored scheme designed to conserve and manage wetlands across the country. This scheme is implemented through a cost-sharing model between the central government and state or union territory governments. The NPCA supports a wide range of activities aimed at restoring and protecting India's wetlands. These activities include wastewater interception and treatment, shoreline protection, lakefront development, desilting and de-weeding, stormwater management, and bioremediation. Preservation scheme focuses on lake beautification, biofencing, fisheries development, weed control, biodiversity conservation, and public awareness campaigns. As of March 31, 2020, the central government has allocated nearly 1,010 crore rupees for the conservation of 155 wetlands under the scheme. In addition to the NPCA, the Wetlands Rejuvenation Program was launched as part of India's transformative agenda. The goal of this program is to restore and rejuvenate at least 100 major wetlands across the country. In its first cycle, 130 wetlands were selected in consultation with state governments. Regular workshops were organized to provide technical support to wetland managers, helping them assess wetland conditions and collect baseline data. This rapid assessment led to the identification of 33 wetlands in urgent need of intervention. The Wetlands Rejuvenation Program follows a 4-stage process. The first stage involves developing baseline information about the wetlands, while the second stage focuses on a rapid assessment of wetland conditions using a report card system. In the third stage, wetland mitras or stakeholder platforms are created to facilitate collaborative management. The final stage involves developing management plans that address specific threat to biodiversity and ecosystem services. 7 knowledge partners have collaborated with the government to provide technical assistance, including Wetlands International South Asia, the Salim Ali Center of Ornithology and Natural History, WWF India, the Chilika Development Authority, the Environmental Planning and Coordination Organization, the Gujarat Ecological Education and Research Foundation, and the Center for Water Resources Development and Management. With the scaling of the Wetlands Rejuvenation Program, India is on track to protect and restore its wetland ecosystems, securing a sustainable future for both nature and communities that depend on these vital resources. Ramsar sites play a pivotal role in the preservation of biodiversity and sustainable use of wetlands around the world. These sites, including those in India, provide critical ecosystem service such as water filtration, flood control, carbon sequestration, and habitat for countless species of plants and animals. Through global collaboration and cooperation, policies like the Ramsar Convention and efforts by national governments, we can ensure that these precious ecosystems are now protected and maintained for future generations. India's commitment to wetland conservation is evident through initiatives such as the National Pact for Conservation of Aquatic Ecosystems and the Wetland Rejuvenation Program. These efforts are helping restore and protect wetlands across the country, ensuring that they continue to thrive as vital resources for both nature and millions of people who rely on them. The recognition of wetland cities like Indore and Udaipur highlight the growing global recognition of the importance of these ecosystems and the role urban areas can play in their conservation. As we move forward, the continued efforts of local communities, environmental organizations, and government bodies will be essential to safeguard these wetlands. The journey is ongoing, but with sustained dedication and collaboration, the future of Ramsar sites and wetlands worldwide can remain bright, contributing to the health and well-being of both our planet and its inhabitants.